ASSOLUTO Racing is the best mobile racing sim in the store. Well, not really. But it's really close to be the best in my opinion. I don't know why, but I think ASSOLUTO Racing feels more enjoyable than Real Racing 3. Just a note, I haven't played RR3 as much as I play AR, I'm just saying that I'm interested in AR more. But I can't say it's better because there's many things that RR3 beats ASSOLUTO on, like the optimization, number of cars, etc. Also, RR3 can be played offline, but in ASSOLUTO you have to be connected to the internet all the time while playing. But I'm not here to say which game is better. This video is about how ASSOLUTO Racing has a great potential to be the best mobile racing game out there. In my opinion, of course. Well, if you played AR for some time you will easily see how the game lacks content. Yeah, ASSOLUTO gets boring after time because there's not much content to enjoy. Also, the fact that you keep playing the same events but with more powerful cars isn't really enjoyable. The problems with ASSOLUTO is that it doesn't have a proper career mode. Yeah, all the races on the single-player career mode are just time trials. But at least after you play for some time, you unlock the custom race option where you can make your own race, and more importantly racing against real opponents. But wait, are those custom races good? Well, the AI isn't really the best. They just brake too much and too early, which makes the race pretty easy and boring. Also, they are poorly optimized, probably because they have the same texture quality as the player's car. Maybe that's why they didn't add real races in the career mode, maybe, I don't know. Also, that's the reason why the game gets boring after time. Because there's no real races, and the custom races aren't that good. So the devs should make a downgraded model of each car for the AI so the game don't get laggy when playing with them. Also, they should work more on the competitiveness of the RE to make it more fun. And after those things are fixed, now they should make a real career mode. Also, with the different type of cars that are featured in the game, I have many interesting events and championships that I would love to see in AR. Here are some of them. Sedan Championship. There's a good amount of sedans in AR. Toyota Chaser, Toyota Altezza, Mercedes C63S, most of the Subaru Imprezas, and so many other sedans. For WD and AWD Cup. AR is filled with 4 WD and AWD cars. Toyota Celica GT4, Ford Focus, every single Nissan GT-R. In this championship, Subarus and Mitsubishis are going to be the most dominant. There's so many other all-wheel drive cars in AR, it will take time to show all of them. Also, they can add races for cars that are from a specified country. Like a British Royal Car Championship, for example. There's not many British car manufacturers in AR, but these are enough. Lotus, McLaren, and TVR, and others if there's any. Endurance racing. There should be some endurance races. And not 24 hours, I mean races like 30 to 100 laps races or 1-hour races. But the only problem is that the endurance race cars we have in the game at the moment aren't really meant to race with each other. Like the TS020, how can it be racing against a 787B? It just looks a little bit funny. Oh wait, a 919 hybrid against a Sauber C9. The only cars that are meant to be in the same race are the Nissan R390 and the Toyota GT1 TS020. And the 787B is meant to race against the Sauber C9. But how the GT40, 919 hybrid, and 917K are going to race? Well, the devs should try to add more modern LMP cars and 60s and 70s LM cars if possible. But until they add more LM cars, they should add endurance racing for normal race cars. Also, the championships will make the driving school more useful. I have many other championship ideas, but for the sake of this video I can't show them all. Well, now let's talk about the multiplayer. Well, in Assoluto the multiplayer isn't that great, but it's not bad either. There's types of multiplayer: quick race, quick drift, and custom lobby. Well, the quick races was a very nice idea, but the problem is that you only race against one person, which means if that person spun out or crashed, your race will become a piece of cake and not enjoyable. I would love to see some online championships against multiple people like in Rally Fury. It doesn't have championships, but the multiplayer is really intense and winning one feels rewarding. That's why people race in the custom lobbies where you can play with 8 other players. But here's the problem. You can't know which cars the other players have in the lobby until you join. Like this, for example, I have a 787B, but the others have drift cars. I didn't know this lobby was made for drift before I entered. This can be easily avoided by the players if they name the lobby about what they do in it. But still, those multiplayer lobbies are so enjoyable. Anyway, that's everything I think Assoluto Racing lacks. Other than that, the game is very good. If Infinity Victor fixed those problems that the game has, AR will be the best mobile racing sim out there. I mean, they managed to put many real-life cars from 20+ different manufacturers in the game and 3 real-life tracks, so the game has a very good potential, and I hope the devs don't waste it. By the way, let me know if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.